For this problem, we are solving a right triangle using trig ratios. We're given an angle and a side. So our angle of B is equal to 29 degrees. And our side that we're given is actually our hypotenuse because it's across from the right angle of 14. So we want to solve it. We actually know two angles when they don't state it, but this angle is equal to 90 degrees. So we can easily find our third angle. So we can find angle A. It is going to be equal to 180 degrees minus our angle that we have and the other angle that we have. So 29 plus 90. And we know this because all angles in a triangle equal a total of 180. When we subtract that, we're going to get 61 degrees. So now we also have our angle. We have the angle of A. We found that one. Now we need to find side A and side B. So usually when you solve these, it's better to use the parts that you're given rather than the parts that you find, because if you make a mistake, it makes the other part that you find wrong. So try to use the ones given if you can. So if I want to find side A, if I'm looking at theta, this is my adjacent side, and this would be the hypotenuse. So the trig function, or the trig ratio I can use, will be cosine. So cosine of 29 will be equal to A over 14, because that is my ratio of adjacent over hypotenuse. So if I multiply both sides by 14, the 14 will cancel here, so I end up with 14 times the cosine of 29 is equal to A. I plug that into my calculator, and I will find, and I need to put it in, this is 29 degrees here, so I need to make sure I use the degree mode, and I end up with A is equal to 12.2. If you're in the wrong mode, you will not get the answer of 12.2, so make sure you're in degree and not radians. So I found A, I need to find B. So for B, I can still use my same angle, but now I'm using the opposite over the hypotenuse. So for this one, I can find the cosine, or sorry, the sine. The sine of 29 would be equal to B over 14. And again, I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm going to multiply both sides by 14. And I end up with 14 times the sine of 29 is equal to B. And again, that's in degrees, so B will be equal to 6.8. So always look to see what you're doing. You could have used the 61 degrees, but if you use the ones that you're given, if you make a mistake there, it will change and also give you a mistake elsewhere. So try to use the parts of the triangle that are given to you.